100 snakes, 365 days, one pissed off wife. I'm author Melissa Banczak, and this is story time. When my husband was in the military, he got a remote assignment to Izmir, Turkey. And that meant that he got to go and I got to stay home, which I would have been okay with any other time, except that he had been collecting snakes, a whole lot of them. He had about 40 adults and he was breeding them so that he could sell the babies at snake shows. And they were about 60-ish babies and they all had to be socialized. All the cages had to be cleaned. You had to feed them. And this took an entire Saturday every other week. So for 1 year, that was my life. And it wasn't all fun and games. One afternoon in particular, really almost did me in. He had this boa named Strawberry Margarita. Well, she and I ended up nose to nose. She was about 9 feet long, maybe 10 feet, and was pretty thick around the middle. And she liked to take showers in the whole bathroom. I'd put her in the tub with the shower going. And when she was done, the way she climbed out, she would end up turning the water faucet and shutting off the water. And she'd climb up the wall and she'd end up stretched out over a strip of lights that we had over a double sink. She'd dry off and hang out there. Well, one afternoon, I did not realize that she was in that hall bathroom. Our teenager had decided, hey, I think Strawberry Margarita needs a bath today. So she'd put her in the shower without saying anything to me. So I am putting away towels, doing laundry, and I walk into that bathroom and I am face to face with the boa who has decided that she is going to climb down off the light fixture. So we are nose to nose, and her tongue is flicking in and out, and it's hitting the tip of my nose as she's deciding what exactly she's going to do with this intruder into her space. So I'm normally a person who does not do well in high stress situations. And I am really surprised to this day at how calm I was. And I very slowly backed out of the room. So, thanks to situations like that during that long year, I came up with very creative ways to do my husband in. But the thought of prison didn't sound all that great. And then the year was over and he came home and he was cute and sexy and it had been a year. So instead of doing something that would have sent me to prison, I wrote books. And you can listen to the audiobooks for this series of fast-paced misadventures for nothing on this channel. In the first one, June has to team up with her arch nemesis to clear her brother of a murder charge. Now, her brother is this world-famous herpetologist. He has a TV show. He's known worldwide. And he has these crazy fans called the Doozers, and they make her life miserable. In book 2, she's in Key West recovering from everything that happened in book 1, and drug runners have mistaken her for their contact, and they dump a bunch of square groupers onto her sailboat. In book 3, while her brother's up in the International Space Station teaching kids about brown anoles in space, ones he brought with him, and of course, not rogue lizards wandering the stars, she gets sucked into Morgan's search for a missing woman and discovers that semi-professional wrestlers are impersonating her and her brother. In book 4, she trips over an unalived individual and accidentally volunteers to solve the crime, and there might be cosplayers involved. This one has a theme song called Horns Aloft, and you can hear that on the channel right here. I'll have more soon, and you can start listening to How to Sex Your Snake, the first book of the series, right now.